What's good, guys? Pablo here with another video. And in case you was wondering, how come you haven't seen a video in the last month or so? It's because we've been struck with a Category 5 super hurricane. So everything was down. Lines of communication, power, water, you name it, everything was down. So right now we're in a rebuilding process. For those of you who didn't know about the hurricane or anything like that, I got more information for you. Roll the clip.
Big update from the Hurricane Center this morning. Look at the winds now with Hurricane Irma, Category 5. Winds are up to 175 miles per hour, and that is rare. In fact, this is the strongest hurricane in the Atlantic since Felix back in 2007. That also had winds of 175 miles per hour. So this is the strongest hurricane in the Atlantic in about a decade now.
Julie, this is a very powerful storm. This is the visible satellite image, and you can see as the sun comes out, look at this perfect Category 5 storm.
Good evening. Take a look at this. Hurricane Irma, now one of the most powerful hurricanes ever seen in the Atlantic, ever. Not just a Category 5 storm, a strong Category 5 storm, and it's heading this way.
I mean, this is amazing. We're just stunned by this massive intensification, Anderson. I mean, this system, there's only been one ever in the recorded history of the Atlantic Basin that's been strong. Conditions are already going downhill quickly in the northern islands of the Lesser Antilles. But this system is massive. I mean, we're looking at not only heavy rain, but damaging winds. It's going to knock out power to these islands, communication, possible water sources. The storm surge alone is expected to possibly get to 11 feet. And this is going to make landfall. This is going to really devastate thousands and thousands of homes and businesses and millions as it continues along the chain here. We've got the warnings in effect for the northern islands and Lesser Antilles.
You can see just how huge this system is. The winds across it about 400 miles in diameter. And right now we've got currently the warnings for Anguilla, St. Maarten, Antigua.
The Leeward Islands of the Caribbean are now being battered by this huge storm. This unverified video apparently showing winds of more than 180 miles per hour hitting the tiny island of St. Maarten. It's becoming clear there's been significant damage here. The storm surge flooding this area near the coast, and the wind ripping apart some buildings.
And Netta, you've been tracking Hurricane Irma all morning long.
And I just saw some images from St. Maarten. It's devastating. I mean, we saw the eye literally pass over the island. It was the size of the island and the damage there. It's really, really devastating to see a lot of rooftops, buildings, businesses destroyed as Irma passed through St. Maarten just moments ago. Here's a look now. This is what I'm talking about. That is a massive eye. This is a huge hurricane. It went through Barbuda earlier, and just about an hour or so ago, it passed right over St. Maarten Island, and it is headed for Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, still continuing to move in this west-northwest direction at 16 miles an hour. Look at those wind gusts, 225 miles per hour. I'm seeing some reports of sustained winds of 190. So again, the strongest hurricane in the Atlantic.
On our own, we jump, we fall, forgotten world. We're running out, running out, running out now. Won't hide away anymore like yesterday, 'cause we're running out now. You can see it in our eyes that we won't look away. This time we're here to stay, so we're running out now. We fight and we collide, crashing every day. And if you feel afraid, we won't leave you. Stereotype, fucked up minds. Every day There's a choice where to go, and you can turn it around. You can see it in our eyes, and we won't look away. This time we're here to stay, so we're running out now. We fight and we collide, crashing every day. And if you feel afraid, we won't leave you. There's a man sitting next to you with a scarf around his head, and when it's down to the last end, he could be the one that saves you. And there's a woman driving in the car, and she talking her phone when you're crossing the street, and she could be the one that kills you. You can see it in her eyes, and we won't look away. It's how we're here to stay, so we're running out now. We fight and we collide, crashing every day. And if you feel afraid, we won't leave you. On our own, we jump, we fall, forgotten world. We're running out now, don't hide away anymore like yesterday, 'cause we're running out now.
All right, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been Pablo. I do appreciate all the likes, all the support, all the subscribers I got. I really appreciate it. Continue watching with us. We only can grow together. Yeah. So don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and it's been Pablo.
Yo, the thing goes grrrr. Skibby kid and the boom boom boom. Skia, boom 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 boom. You done know Big Shaq. Yo, yeah. Alright, fire in the booth. You get me? Man's not hot. I said man's not hot. I said the man's not hot. The girl told me take off your jacket. I said babes, man's not hot.